What's up, everybody? We are back with another episode. I say we, but it's just me here. I am solo. This is the V-Cast. Got another interesting guest for you this evening. But first, this episode is brought to you by the 18 Pool Table Services. The 18 Pool Table Services is the tri-state area's top pool table repair company. Whether you need your pool table refurbished, refelted, or relocated, A-Team uses its more than 15 years of experience in pool table repair in New Jersey to offer top-notch customer service and high-quality work. We also offer pool table maintenance and moving services in Westchester County, Long Island, Manhattan, Brooklyn, Queens. Notice how they didn't say the Bronx. Nobody goes to the Bronx, all right? 18 Pool Table Services specializes in one-piece, slate, coin-operated, and antique pool tables, all right? That means the older your pool table, the more that the A-Team knows about it, all right? We cater to the northern New Jersey, Westchester County, and all 5 boroughs of New York City, including the Bronx, all right, people? If you don't know what a joke is, then you don't know what I do here. And Long Island. All right, new and used pool table assembly, pool table moving and relocation, repair, refelting, restoration. You need any of these things, and 18 Pool Table has your back. They are the tri-state area's #1 pool table service company, and they are dedicated to setting the highest standards in the industry. They will do better than me in speaking, and they will deliver quality service to you during every step of the process. Whether you need your pool table moved or if you need it broken over your head, they will help you out. All right, when you need your pool table refelting service in New Jersey or New York, A-Team will apply new professional-grade championship felt to your pool table slate and bumpers. And they offer a variety of colors and wool nylon blends to suit your needs and complete the look of your table. All right, make sure you visit njnypooltableservice.com. Again, that is njnypooltableservice.com. The A-Team Billiards, the best in pool tables. Yes, this episode is also brought to you by me, Vic Cedeno, rocking on this mic. A-Team, that's a sponsor. My buddy Billy. What else is going on, guys? I'm happy to just be back on this mic. I'm happy to have the opportunity to rock this with you. Today's stream, was the first time I had a guest on the Twitch stream. All right, so we're gonna do live streaming on Twitch whenever I do these episodes, and you can check me out on twitch.tv/the VCast. One word, no spaces, no underscores. The VCast. Twitch TV./the VCast. And you can check out the live stream and interact with us. We had some people interacting with this one, so you kind of see the conversation get a little bit, I wouldn't say sidetracked, but we realized that there was people that wanted to interact with us while we were talking. So, we addressed it. There was a bathroom break. Raph Hernandez, one of my friends here in comedy, one of my original friends when I started doing stand-up comedy. He is a local guy here in New Jersey, one of the more highly regarded members of our North Jersey comedy community. Everybody, for the most part, I believe, I don't want to speak out of turn, I'm pretty sure everybody loves Raph. I don't know anybody that doesn't. And he gets booked a lot, and he's really funny. I've seen him just absolutely destroy rooms, and he's one of the guys that I look towards, that I wanted to, just to be on the same level as, really getting into comedy. He's only got a year on me. I thought he had so much more time on me, but he only has a year on me. So when I saw him, obviously I wanted to be where he was first coming into the game. I wanted to see what he was doing. And, I tell the story on the podcast about when he gave me his business card and what that did for me. So I was really happy to have him here and have him talk. I tried to get some gossip out of him, but he's held tight. He did not want to let it go. I wanted some gossip, and he didn't give it up. But that's okay. We had a good conversation. Talked about a lot of fun stuff. I wish I could remember it so I could take some notes and write a good story about it. But write a good story like I'm a goddamn reporter. No, write a good review. Oh my God, a review. I'm not a critic. Write a good, about section, I guess, in the podcast notes. Podcast notes, something like that. There you go. But no, it's just a good conversation. We talked about a whole bunch of stuff. Mostly, we talked about a lot of comedy and some good things, guys. I don't want to just drag on and drone. We had a good start to this intro, and then I just derailed. So I'm just going to let it go. All right, guys. I hope you enjoy this podcast. Me and Raph had a few beverages while we talked, and we did the live stream. And I hope you enjoy it. Thank you so much. All right. And, by the way, I'm sorry to keep dragging these out, but please, thank you so much for listening. I want to say that, first of all, I really appreciate it more than anything that you know. So please, thank you so much. And send me a message, vicisfunny.com@gmail.com, or you can just go to vicisfunny.com. There's a form submission there that'll get me sent directly to my email, or you can just please leave a review and a rating. And, those are the best ways to communicate with me and let me know that you're listening. And I appreciate you more than you appreciate me. So I win. Thanks.
You
enjoy.
Are listening to the B-Cast. Yeah!
First show you did was where?
Oh, Maureen's Jazz Cellar in Nyack.
In Nyack?
Yeah.
And you died? You bombed?
I died. I got stabbed. Nah. I bombed. I bombed hard. Yeah. Because it was the first time. I mean, it was when I first started doing comedy. I was at like Olives or some shit when someone saw me do my first actual good set. And that tricked them into booking me for a show where I ate dick. And
damn. So you had a good open mic set.
Yeah.
And somebody saw it and was like, oh, he's
like,
good.
Oh, this guy.
Damn.
This guy's all right, man. And I was like, oh, got him, motherfucker.
Set you up.
How much
time did they give you?
Huh?
How much time did they give you?
They gave me, what was it, like 7 minutes or something?
Bro.
7 minutes. It was rough, man. I think I got off at like 5, man. I probably got...
When you first start,
oh man,
7 minutes is an eternity. 7 minutes is a long time. Dude, listen, my first comedy show, I booked before I ever did an open mic. Mm-hmm. All right, because I did a podcast with my boy. And after the podcast ended, I told him I was going to do comedy for the first time. Mm-hmm. And he's like, oh, word. He's like, hey, we're doing this was in February. And he's like, oh, word, we're doing a 420 comedy show here. Like, we're going to do 420 comedy show here. You should, we should book you on it. I'll see if I can get you on it. I'm like, oh, great. That'd be awesome. Whatever. And didn't think anything of it.
Yeah,
right?
No, just
just start doing open mics. He hit me up in March to do it. And then I was like, oh, all right. And then it was fucking real. And then I thought I had like 5 minutes going in there. I was like, I could probably bullshit for a couple minutes and then do 5.
Yeah.
Bro, I was so nervous that I did that 5 minutes in a minute and a half.
Dude, you must have been hitting like a contact high, right?
No, bro. I had eaten edibles.
Oh yeah, you were done.
Yeah. They had those pre-rolls that are dipped in like keef, and they look like freaking magic wand
Moon
dusts. Yeah. Whatever those things are.
So I hear. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that stuff. I work. I work for a living. I don't know anything about that. Gang of bus shit. That shit is crazy, bro.
That's all that stuff the kids are doing. I don't know what that is.
No, I don't know about anything about that. That's what so we're just talking about Wednesdays, the empty night. How many nights a week do you hit mics?
Or
do shows?
Shit, I don't know. Oh, before I forget, I was gonna mention with that first thing with my first show. The fucked up thing is I can't have a poster, like, you know what I'm saying? Because on the fly for my first show, they've got the wrong motherfucker.
They put the wrong picture?
Nah, they got like a different Raphael.
Oh shit!
Like there was someone who mistagged me in like a picture with that I took with this other Raphael who's a DJ, and then they took the used that picture. So, you know what I'm saying?
People showed up. They thought you were gonna fucking hit them with a dope beat.
Yeah, right. Nothing, man. That's probably where the confusion was, man. It's like, who's this guy, man? He's
you just go up there and just start talking about torturing old people. They're like, wait, what? I thought this guy was supposed to spin a dope beat. He's talking about
be a song?
Killing old people. What the fuck is going on? Bro, first shows. No, but that wasn't that poster wasn't my first show. That was just the first show I got a poster for.
Gotcha.
Shout out to No Promotions. My man came through on you weren't there Tuesday. He came through on Tuesday. I don't know if you ever met Lawrence.
Oh yeah,
you've
definitely.
Done Gnome, right?
Yeah. I've done shows with him before, man. Yeah, he's good people.
Yeah, man. He disappeared for a minute. He fell off the map for a minute, and then he popped up.
I was actually just thinking today about that guy. I haven't seen him in a minute.
Yeah. He's been like MIA on social media. He hasn't been doing shows or anything. I don't know what happened. I haven't gotten a chance to like sit down and talk with him, but I've been like, I'll shoot him an occasional DM and shit.
Coronavirus.
That's the coronavirus, bro. That's why I got him, because I figured if I drink Coronas little by little, like I'll just be immune to it. Like I'll develop like an immunity.
It's fine, man.
These fucking Coronas are the fucking.
I think it's like World War Z. It don't affect you if like you're sick already. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you got a death wish, it's like, you're all right.
Bro, if that's the case, I'm fucking fine. Then if it's based on not being sick, then I'm fine, because I'm all kinds of ill.
What?
I'm just all kinds of ill.
My bad. I didn't mean to get it.
It just stared.
I just meant to say that maybe Lawrence had coronavirus. I didn't mean to get off in a.
No, I don't think I don't think he had corona. I don't know. Maybe he just had some shit to do. Maybe he just got tired of fucking dealing with comics.
He's in debt, I'm sure.
He doesn't do comedy,
huh?
But he doesn't do comedy.
Oh yeah,
he just likes
comedy, huh?
Yeah. He just produces shows. I think that's fucking awesome.
That's awesome, man.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god,
I love hanging out, bro. Ever since the first time I saw his like that logo, and I remember he was like working with a lot of people. When I first got into comedy, everything I saw was like the best thing in the world. A matter of fact, sitting in front of you, like when you gave me your business card, that was like a big deal.
Oh yeah, I got business cards and shit. When I was like, I'm gonna take this serious. I'm gonna make business cards, and I was like, yo, boom.
Yo, but listen, bro.
You never seen me with a business card again,
bro. You should keep them, bro. Listen, I should too, because you never know what impact you have on someone else with just that representation. Because that's exactly what you said. Like, you were like, I'm going to take this all serious. When you gave me that business card at Nikki's, it made me realize I swear to you, I remember like it's yesterday. You gave it to me and we were standing near the bathroom, like right where that little alcove is, and you handed it to me there. Okay. I mean, come on, bro. It's a fucking small bar. Yeah. And you fucking handed me that card, and I just remember thinking like, oh, this is business. Like, it's not just hanging out all the time. Yeah. Like, that made me turn that switch. Like, I was like, oh, that was one of the first little things I picked up. I was like, oh, this is actually, like, you know, yeah, we're having fun and we're bullshitting, but this is business. Like, we're here for a fucking purpose. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I was like, damn, you gotta fucking bring back those cards, man.
Dude, definitely, man. I'm actually gonna be starting making cards and probably, you know, selling it, you know.
Oh, selling business cards and shit? And like promotional shit?
Yeah. Like, they got me doing that at the optical store, Reyes Vision, Washington Heights.
Oh, shit.
Getting eyes checked out. I don't know, where's the camera? Over there. Shameless
Guys,
plug.
check that. Yeah, no. What is
That's
it
where I
called?
got these.
Optical
Reyes Vision.
Reyes Vision. That's where you
Optical
got those
Vision.
fucking drug dealing fucking glasses.
Goddamn
from,
right.
Those are
Goddamn right. Fresh off the murderer's head, huh?
Those are the Escobars.
Yeah, no, well, these I won in a prison auction, but they got nice glasses.
But turn to the side. Let me see that. That's nice though, man.
Yeah,
That's a nice design.
Man. Nah, the reason why I got these is because they're like all 60s, and they remind me of that guy from The Irishman. You know what I'm saying? It was like,
yeah,
that was dope.
right. That's real. Like the dude had some thick glasses.
Yo, word.
Bro, his glasses were thick, and then he had them shits, and he trying to look at you with them.
Yeah.
You know, you means business when he's looking into your future with those fucking things.
Isn't that funny how those used to be like the nerdy glass, and now like those are like the most intimidating look. You know what I'm saying?
That? What does that look like? What is that called? Do you know what that's called?
What, those type of glasses?
Yeah, I want to look them up.
I don't know. Put serial killer glasses, bro. That's literally what it is. It's just serial killer glasses.
Serial killer glasses.
It's glasses that motherfuckers put on to look like to fit in, to look like they wouldn't hurt nobody. And now that those glasses are infamous, like now I look ominous just for having serial killer glasses on. I think that's what happened. I think that's how we got that correlation.
Which one of those, bro?
Look, Edmund Kemper, the BTK,
this guy?
that's Jeffrey Dahmer. They all got the same pair of glasses, bro.
Your serial killer knowledge is fucking a little scary.
Yeah, right now it's
bro.
no names, it's just pictures. Nah, word, nah. I know way too much. I've stood up many a night just watching
the Google images because of my cheap stream. I can't show the people that are the hundreds of people that are watching. I can't show them that I'm looking at just the Google images. All I do is put serial killer glasses into it, and then the images that come up.
Oh, that guy on the right, I forgot his name. But, no, on the top right.
Jaw?
On the top right.
Oh,
this guy would fucking kill people and flush them down the toilet. He's from London or some shit.
Bro.
I forgot his name.
What did they call him? The plunger killer?
I forget. Like, I don't know. The
that
flatmate killer or some
How
shit.
do you, bro? I can't.
Because that's a flat.
I can barely get like a Chipotle shit down the fucking toilet, and this guy's getting full body parts down the toilet. That's crazy.
That's
I don't
wild,
understand,
man.
bro. Serial
Big
killer
toilets.
glasses,
I don't
bro.
know.
Yo, let me tell you something. You're right. These are some intimidating glasses right here.
Yeah.
Like if somebody was like, if a teacher staring at you, like down the brim of these glasses, and he just pushes them up.
That's it.
You're like, all right, sir.
That's it.
Sir. That's it. I'll even say, all right, sir.
Yo, it's like, yo, I hope this guy just wants to fuck me because it looks like he wants to kill me.
Yeah, right?
It's like, oh my god. Either way, I'm in a bad situation.
I hope his mood improves after he busts a nut. I hope he doesn't get angry.
Right?
Oh, look at
That's
this.
one of them people.
This
man.
is what I was thinking about before you got here.
What the hell is that supposed to be?
This is this page is gonna take 7 years to load on my poor little
Oh
laptop.
man, what kind of Illuminati picture is this?
No,
is that an up close picture of like Jay-Z's?
No, this is Chris Brown. Chris Brown got a tattoo of Jordans on his face. This right here are the Jordan 3s. It'll load one day.
Oh, okay. I was looking at the little fucking pyramid.
He's got the pyramid from his clothing logo, like right next to his earlobe, and then directly down, hanging on a shoestring, is a pair of Jordan 3s.
Dude, what's with the face tattoos?
Hey, it's a really good fucking tattoo,
bro.
It is. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why he put it on his face, and I don't know why he put Jordan 3s. I don't know the significance to him. But the artist that put that shit on his face made that shit look really good. Like that's
good.
Yeah, man.
So good, you want to put it on your fucking face?
I mean, it's not that good. I want to put it on my face. I want to put them on my feet. That's
yeah, right.
You know, like,
some sick Jordans.
That'd be dope. Like a tattoo of Jordans on your feet.
It's gonna be ironic as shit if you get kicked in the head, bro. Oh my god.
The picture loaded.
Get the fuck out of here. It's a whole sneaker on his cheek, bro.
I'm not kidding, bro. Chris Brown got this.
Stop. No, get the... It's what? Not... He got a fucking Back to the Future sneaker on his fucking...
But those are the Jordan 3s, bro. That's a pretty good. You know what? Now that I'm looking at it more, the back of that sneaker, it does look a little fucking weird. That does look a little...
just for a flat-footed...
Does look a little futuristic. Chris Brown debuts massive face tattoo on E! News. That's what we're looking at here.
Dude.
Just a grill of a face tattoo. Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
What?
You know what? It's not for
You
me.
got a shoe on your head.
It's not for me. It's just a big.
It's too big. It's way too big. Yo, I thought it was gonna be smaller than the pyramid, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Bro.
That was gonna be shoe size.
I don't know how
to
it hasn't dragged that pyramid down. That's a strong ass pyramid. What's the pyramid? What's the pyramid connected to? That's what I want to know. It looks like it's connected to his hairline. I don't know if I think Chris Brown's hairline might be suspect. That pyramid might not be staying up there that long.
That's not even the laces, bro. That's just hairline. It's a completely separate tattoo. It's just
I know.
weird ass hair.
He literally has laces. Is that like a fucking Native American feather right there, bro? What is that?
It's a dream catcher.
Native.
What the fuck,
bro? You know what?
Nah, that's disturbing, bro. You don't think about like because I never understood how like my mom was like hated tattoos until fucking like it's like yo everyone has tattoos, and then I see kids getting face tattoos. I'm like, yo, I hope my kid don't get a fucking face tattoo, man.
That's what I was just thinking about when I was waiting for you. I was like sitting there on the couch, and I saw this, and then I went over there, and I'm like, face tattoo. I'm like, would I get a face tattoo? Like, if it really meant something for my career, like if it really like was significant, I just can't see me getting anything.
Career?
What
career do you need a face tattoo?
Well, maybe a face tattoo will make me blow up. Like maybe then I'll be like noticeable. Then I'll be marketable. Man. You know, like people won't care about how stupid my jokes are. They'll just be like, "Oh, he's got a face tattoo."
Tell me one person who got a nice face tattoo.
Yeah.
Give me an example of one nice face tattoo. Who people are like, what?
I'm gonna go with the ice cream cone.
Get the fuck out of here. That's yo, you're gonna go with the silliest one? You dead ass? Yo, that don't even look like real ice cream, bro.
Who's got the ice cream cone and why?
That's Gucci Mane.
And why is the ice cream cone in a position to melt and like
dude?
drip?
And it's got shooting and lightning,
right? It's in the ice cream cone sideways.
Yeah,
like, why is your ice cream cone sideways, bro? It's gonna melt and drip all over your fucking mouth.
That's how fucking icy he is, bro. He can hold his ice cone
that's
sideways.
How he likes to eat his ice cream. He puts it up, and then he lets it drip down into his mouth. He just lets it drip down into his mouth. That's it. The melting fucking I don't even know. What
that's such an ugly shit, bro. That's even bigger than the sneaker tattoo, man. What the hell, man,
bro?
Just stick with the little tears, guys. Holy shit! God. Just stick with the little tears.
Little tears, bro. You might be a little
scared.
scared.
I'm scared with the little tears. Like the shit with you got a shoe on the side of your face.
You know who I could see getting a face tattoo? Arnold Peter.
Bro, that'd be fucking hilarious.
Come on, does he have any tattoos?
Yeah, he's walks around with a big ass.
He's got the lips.
Yeah,
bro. How does he not have a face tattoo yet?
Thank God, man.
He's gonna get one.
Yo, God has put him in a position.
He's gonna get one.
Huh?
Where is he now? Remember when he disappeared?
Oh yeah, word. Nah, man. He was in school, man. Get out of here. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. I plead the fifth. What the fuck are you talking about? He was in class. He was in church.
You are such a great friend.
Yo, bro, I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
No, I'm not talking about anything. I'm not talking about anything other than your friendship. Like how you have that kid's back. Like especially like Friday. Like what happened Friday? We disappeared. I don't know what you got. Where'd you guys went?
Oh man, I just ended up taking this dude home, man.
Oh, you took because you were his ride?
No, not even.
No, but he didn't have a ride anyway.
Well, he got there. He did have a ride.
Oh, but not at that point.
Huh?
Not at that point.
Sure. Yeah, he came with Yobs.
Oh, but Yobs wasn't leaving. Yobs was like, fuck that guy. That's what I'm saying. That's why I say you're such a good friend. Because Yobs was standing right there, too. He was just like, ugh.
That was a situation that needed swift action.
That shit was fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah. Oh, man. Why you trying to do the hot takes on the podcast, bro? Why you trying to get the scoop out here, yo?
Get the
fuck out of here.
The scoop. Hey, listen. Now we're talking about a hot take. We're going to do fucking Wendy's Hot Topics.
What?
Yeah, Wendy's Hot Topics. We'll do Wendy's Hot Topics.
What the hell is Wendy's Hot Topics?
You don't know what Wendy's Hot Topics is,
no,
bro?
Man.
You don't even watch fucking daytime television? Have you ever stayed home from work? You
Wendy fucking Williams?
Overachiever.
Ew.
Yes, Wendy Williams.
Ugh.
The first 10 minutes of her show is like the only fucking good part.
Dude, I can't even get past the ooh, ooh. Every time I hear that, I'm like, I just gotta change the channel. Like I even have nothing against Wendy Williams. I just can't stand ooh, ooh. Like that's it. I'm done. I'm done right there.
Do you know she farted on TV?
I saw that clip, bro. That shit was mad funny.
Bro.
And then she had like a whole like show. She spent the whole like 30 minutes in her next show explaining that shit.
Oh, see, you did watch that shit.
Dog. Y'all know I sound crazy. Chill. I don't watch that shit. That shit was on YouTube and it was hilarious.
I didn't know that shit. I saw Charlamagne and Andrew Schultz talking about it. About the fart.
About the fart, yo. She's like,
I used to watch that show all the time when I had cable because my wife would DVR it, and that would be like the first thing we would watch with dinner. Would be like the first 10 minutes because my wife only liked the first 10 minutes was with the gossip, and then once it got to the show, like when the actual show started, we just changed the channel to something else. So that was like the compromise. I'd watch the first 10 minutes.
It's a compromise.
So, yeah, because I don't want to watch the whole fucking show, and then she didn't want to watch it either. So I'm like, whatever. I watch fucking. I can't stand Wendy Williams from the Hot 97 days, from when she was beefing with Jay-Z. You remember that? Back in the day, she was like always talking shit about Wendy Williams, and that's why Jay-Z in that one song he was like, questions like Wendy Williams harassing me, and I get upset when I catch feelings. Can I get a minute to breathe? And in that minute you leave.
I didn't even know about Wendy Williams at that time. I was living in Florida at that time, man. I was into this stuff until like
Wendy Williams.
I came up here
on the radio, and she would the same thing she does now.
She was on Hot 97.
Hot 97. I'm almost. Was she on Hot 97 or was she on Kiss FM? I think she was on both. I'm pretty sure she was on both. Wendy's I can talk shit about her all she wants, but all I want, but she's a fucking radio legend. Like she's been on,
she's a TV legend,
all that shit. But she used to talk so much fucking shit on radio, and just like it was Hot 97 because 98.7 would be talking about Jay-Z. It was 97.1.
It's like no,
she was fucking talking shit about Jay-Z, and then Jay-Z just fucking got tired of it. And same thing, she would talk shit about Beyonce when they got together.
Damn.
And the Beehive would go after her. I don't know.
That was mad funny, man, because her husband's suing her for half her shit.
Whose husband? Oh,
her ex-husband, man, the one who beat the shit out of her. Man, you imagine? That's messed up, man. This guy would beat the shit out of her. Now he's taking half her stuff.
I forgot I got all that.
Damn, she almost deserves it.
Bro.
Almost. I didn't say she did.
He was cheating on her.
Dude, what a terrible person. He was doing
a whole bunch of shit to her for a long time. And he was like running her career.
Yeah.
Maybe he was fucking... Maybe he had her like strung out on drugs and shit like Whitney. Because then she had to go like fucking rehab and shit afterwards.
Why can't people just like drugs, man? What do you mean like Whitney, man? You can't be strung out on drugs and sing a whole song with whole words. Like, you know what I mean?
That was before.
I don't think she could drugs, do that man. Afterwards. It's okay. She's still a legend.
No, but did Whitney have like a show, like a bad show? Like, did she go fucked up like Mariah? Or did Wendy... I think Whitney always
she had a bad interview. Right? She had a bad interview.
Yeah, because she'd be fucking sloppy as
like
fuck.
Crack or coke.
Bro, she looked like she was from Passaic for a minute. Like, for a brief minute. You're like, oh, there's that fucking Newark. Yo, I think she is from Newark, right?
Yeah, she's from New Jersey.
She's from Newark.
Oh, yeah?
100%.
Oh, wow. All right.
If she
was from New Jersey.
If she wasn't from Newark before, she's from Newark now.
Mm-hmm.
Posthumous. She's been posthumously put in to fucking Newark.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, man.
I would only be so lucky to be famous enough to die in a bathtub and people care about it.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know if I want to be that. I don't care about that. I don't care about fame. See, there's the difference.
Fame is scary.
I don't care about fame. Like, I don't want fame. But it's weird. Like, I don't want fame, but I want enough people to know about me that they would go to shows to watch me do comedy. Like, that's all I want to do.
Yeah.
I want to do comedy to as many people as I can.
Yeah, it's just fucked up because you like what you do and you want to be like one of the best in your field. It just so happens that comes with a huge price. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know like the best thoracic surgeon in the world. You don't know his fucking name. Like, you know what I'm saying? But he's the shit. He's way better than any comedian. You know what I'm saying? He's out here fucking cracking ribs and putting them back together. You know what I'm saying? But like if you know, you tell fucking dick jokes and everyone likes them, then all of a sudden, like, you know what I'm saying, you take a shit in the wrong place, you're on TMZ. You know what I mean? It's just how it goes. People just like certain things. They focus on certain things.
I know, because it's like you want your cake and you want to eat it too. You want the fame, but you want your privacy. You know what I mean? Like I look at this shit with
I
Kobe's
just want people
death.
to know about my comedy. I don't give a fuck. You don't need to know about me as a person.
But they want to know. That's what I mean. Like when you get that big, they want to know. Like I was just talking about this guy at my job. We were talking about the Kobe Bryant death, and we were talking about the funeral. They just laid them to rest on Friday, and they didn't everybody's just finding about it now, and they kept it real private, and they did a real good fucking job, because if people found out about it, there'd be helicopters, there'd be fucking people in the bushes, there'd be, you know what I mean? Like
people wouldn't stop to get like the scoop on,
bro, just
on the funeral.
It would just be disgusting, and it's like, people, you know what they say? They say that's what you ask for, right? That's kind of what you sign up for. I hate that, right?
That's such bullshit, man. You can say that about anything, man.
That's not what you sign up for. Like, could you imagine like an actor that just wants to, like, I can see that now. Being like, now seeing the art of comedy, like I can see somebody just wanting to act and not caring about everything that comes with it. You know what I mean? They'd still be acting for free if they, like if this was it.
Yeah.
And you can't, like, if one day you just can't make money from acting anymore, we'd see who would still be doing plays. You know what I mean? In the streets. Those are the people that just love to fucking act. Same thing with comedy. Like, I'm still going to be telling jokes. I'll be telling jokes at work, holding fucking court. I'll be fucking doing time at fucking family events, like, whatever. Like, if there's no stage, I've been doing it my whole life. Like, there's a difference, though. Now it's like trying to do it for a broad audience rather than I'm just trying to catch that unnatural wave with just people around me. There's like such a difference.
But see, like, it's so crazy. Like, yeah, see, you're talking about comedy, like making people laugh, but imagine making so many people laugh that eventually people try to blackmail your family. Like, you're like Kevin Hart and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Just that, like, yo, when so many people know you, so many people, it's like rich people get robbed, but not as much as rich famous people. Like, you know what I mean? Or like, it's and it's not and
target.
And that is what happens, but I hate that excuse. Like, that's what happens. It's like, like, what? So we should be all right with scuba divers drowning and like whatever bad thing comes with any job.
That's what you asked for.
That's right? What happens.
How come we don't say that when cops get shot?
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
That'd be brutal, man. Or if like you fucking work at a Burger King and someone beats the shit out of you because they're crazy and you remind them of their father. That's what you get for working at a Burger King in this area. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's hilarious.
It's a little too. I used to work at Burger King.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yo,
I was in Florida though.
How old are you?
I'm 30, man. I'm a 30-year-old fucking man.
Oh, you just turned 30, right?
Last May, I'm about to be 31 soon. Holy shit!
So
I still feel like I just turned 30. It's bullshit. I'm gonna be 31 already.
See, I do the other way around.
Huh?
I do the other way around. I'm already saying I'm 38, and I don't turn 38 till I'm August.
See, there you go.
Till I'm
That's
August,
what I was doing until I
August.
turned 30. That should freak me out. I'm like, oh shit, I got here. Fuck.
That's not bad. But like, why did I even ask you about your fucking age? What were we just talking about? I don't know.
Legal?
Got the
coronavirus. Trying to figure it out.
I got the coronavirus now. What were we just talking about? Man, I just completely blanked out. I don't know.
Yo, man, that sounds so funny, man. Anyone watching this would probably know, but probably would know.
Yeah, they're like,
but we wouldn't.
Imagine somebody's watching this and they're right on the edge of their seat because they were about to say something. They're like, "Come on, you just had it." And
I was talking to God, and the secret of life is. Oh wait, what?
Oh wait, what? What was that?
Yeah, I forgot, man.
Forgot about that fucking beautiful Corona. That beautiful, delicious, golden, fucking Corona.
The piss of angels, my friend.
Yeah, buddy. There was something else you had told me about that was impactful, I guess. And that was when you were like, that was recent too, when you told me you were on those string of bombs.
Oh yeah.
Right? When you told me that, like, I was in like a weird place, just like mentally, just thinking about, you know how like you just think about shit and you just get overwhelmed with the thought of all the people that you have to compete with in the world, and you think about like where you rank amongst them. Like, you ever do that? Like, and I just think, I'm like, oh my God, this is so, and then I'm just like, bro, I'm here. I'm like, right now, I'm barely in the door. So like, try to practice patience, right?
Yeah.
So then when you said that to me, and I'm like, oh, because you're a highly regarded figure in this local,
If you say so,
comedy community. You are, because I see how people talk about you when you're not around. So I can say that. That's a,
I'll take
you
it.
know, a testament to how you said, how you fool people with good open mic jokes.
Yeah, that's
with
it.
good open mics. No, but when you said you were on that string of bombings, I was just like, sometimes just talking to somebody else, you get out of your own shit. You know what I mean? Like, that's why it's important, like, if you get depressed or you get down or something, to like talk to other people, because even if you aren't talking about your own problems and you just listening to somebody else talk about their own fucking problems, it just reminds you that you're not the only one going through shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Real.
And you're like, and when you said you were going through those string of bombings, and I'm like, oh man, I'm like, yeah, fucking snap out of it. You know what I mean? You'll go through it, and then it's just like, oh wait, that's what I'm. You know what I mean? Like, you're almost like talking to yourself. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, exactly. Dude, that's what we're our worst critic. No one's gonna be harder on you than yourself, and that's not gonna change no matter how many times you hear it. Like I know I'm being hard on myself, but I can't help it. You know what I'm saying? That's just how we are as human beings. That's how we adapt. That's how we evolve. That's our burden to bear for whatever the fuck we're doing here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know. It's just like, but when you're going through whatever, like, you're going through, whether it be professional or personal or something, the more like you spend time in your head, or at least the more I spend time in my head, the more isolated I feel. And then I don't talk to any, like, I literally will just close myself off, and then I'll be in my head for a majority of the day, and then I have like interactions where I'll even shut myself out, where I don't even go to open mics and stuff. I'm just like, make up any excuse, and then the open mic happens, and then I'm talking to myself like, oh, I should have fucking went. Oh, I hate, bro. That's the worst. The worst is when the time that I know the open mic is going, right, and I know I didn't go, and I'm looking at the time, and it's like, and then all of a sudden it hits me of some things I could be saying.
Word.
And then I'll write them down, and I get jokes from that. Like, I've gotten a couple bits out of that feeling of regret, where I'm just where I'm literally like sitting there and I'm like watching TV, right? I'll make up whatever excuse of why I didn't go to the open mic, right? Some of my excuses will be so noble, like, I'm not drinking tonight, so I'm not gonna go to the open mic. You know what I mean? Like, bro, I convince myself of all kind of stupid shit. So then it's like 9:22, so I'm like, right now, like, all right, the mic's going on. Damn, I could probably be saying ba 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 this. Oh, that's good, man. I should be saying that, and then I'll fucking write, yeah, or like, or I'll in my mind play an old joke, like, oh, I'll probably be fucking. I'm glad I didn't go to the mic, because I'll probably be saying this stupid old joke, and then I'll say the old joke in my head, and another tag will come out, and I'm like, oh, I should say that. That's even fucking better, and I'll write that down. Or I'll just fucking be like, I'm a fucking dumbass. Most of the time, I'm just like, I should have fucking went to the mic. Like, I don't even have a good joke to say. I should have just been there, just to talk to people, bro.
I mean, yeah, it's always good to network a little bit.
Just to talk to people, like, because then it's
Show
like,
face.
yeah, because if I'm like in my head, like, I'm such a terrible comic, and then I go to the open mic, and then I see fucking somebody just die a fucking horrible death on stage. And I'm like, oh, man, last week they did so good, man. Like, I've seen them do so good on so many shows. And then you see somebody die.
Yeah.
Oh, yo. The other,
are you celebrating that? Or
I celebrate that shit.
Yeah,
bro.
I'm like, what is your reaction? You're like,
I celebrate it. Yeah, not this Tuesday, last Tuesday. fucking somebody bombed so bad they didn't pay their tab.
Get the fuck out of here.
They bombed so bad
they had to leave.
they
that
walked
whole
out
shit.
on their tab. And the waitress was
Get
like, "Hey,
outta here.
is she coming back?" And I was like, "Nope, I don't think so."
Wait, so she went from the stage out the door?
She went from the stage. She went from the stage to the back, sat there for like a minute, got her stuff, and then came up to me and was like, "Hey, sorry, I can't stay." I was like, "Hey, no problem, don't worry about it." And I didn't think about it at first, but then like literally as I let go of the hug, I was like, "Oh, she's feeling it." Unfortunately, I'm not on social media. I don't have like the information to reach out to her because I would send her a message and be like, "Hey, man, like that was fucking crazy."
Like she felt bad.
She felt really fucking bad, and she took off and fucking left the tab. I paid it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And because whatever, I'm not gonna leave the tab open for the poor waitress. And if you come and buy my show, at least I could do is buy you a fucking meal.
Word, something.
Die some fucking poor
You hear
dad.
that bitch? You owe Vic $23.
You know who you are, bitch.
You know who you are, bitch.
You owe me my motherfucker.
Fuck your dreams.
I was like, fucking $15. I thought you said it was mozzarella sticks. It was a fucking beer too, motherfucker.
Yeah, that's wild though, man. Damn. But that's their fault, man.
That's my favorite part of the show, though. That's my favorite part of Nikki's and Laugh It Up Tuesday, and the whole bit is the people. It's all of us that go. I just died this Tuesday right now. I just died of death opening the show. Yeah. Sometimes it just goes completely south, and I end up just standing there. Luckily. There's a tip I heard that I'm fortunate enough to have, and that's if you're not being funny, just be interesting.
There you go.
Right?
Yeah.
Because at least
there's that.
They're not laughing, but they're also but they're still paying attention. Right? So I get a lot of that. That's a lot of the times how my bombings go. It's just more of like me just talking. It literally turns into like a TED Talk. Like when people are listening, they get the points, but it's just not. I'm not hitting them with the fucking punchline, with those gut shots that make the fucking laughter come on. They're like, they get that nodding effect.
Like,
yeah. It's like a fucking.
Got a point there.
It's a group podcast. That's what it is. Sometimes.
That chicken did need to get to the other side, man. You're right.
Then I'm up there just fucking sweating. Because I sweat, bro.
Well, were you bomb or just in general?
Just in general. Like,
yeah, man.
Pressure, nerves, heat, like activity, like all those things are triggers for my body temperature to fucking freak out and sweat. And like, it gets uncomfortable. Like I've been in meetings at work and I've just started pouring, sweating. Yeah. And it's just uncomfortable because I have nothing to wipe. And then I've been sitting down with the owner of the company talking, and then like the conversation gets fucking intense, and the fucking sweat just picks up, dude, to the point where it's like
you can feel it happening. You can't stop it.
And I
hate that.
Yes, bro. And then I reach up and I'm just like, oh, here's the fucking towel. And then that's it. When I do that, then he opens the car. Are you okay?
You all right there?
Is it hot? That's what the minute I go like this, the minute I can just be sitting there letting it drip and nobody will say anything. But the minute I go and I wipe it, you all right?
You all right there, man?
Fuck, I should have just let it. And then I'm like, fuck, man.
I thought you were just glowy.
Well, that's the worst times it happens to me. I did that when we were doing the North Jersey Comedy Festival, and I was gonna do a live stream with Aaron Berg.
Yeah.
Right? I came home. Instead of, this is how you learn, right? As you do things. Instead of having everything set up, knowing that I was going to come straight from work, leave work early so I can get here on time to do it, you would think I have everything set up, and I didn't. So when I got home, I had like a half hour to scramble to get everything ready. So I'm running around, and you seen me trying to get that thing ready. Yeah. Like that stupid light stand, that light ring. So I'm trying to get that thing ready. It's all fucked up. Then I'm trying to just a whole bunch of shit. I keep forgetting shit. I'm running around the house. So then finally when the live stream starts, I'm already fucking sweating.
Word.
Right? Then I start talking to this guy and I'm just dripping and they're same thing, bro. The minute I go like this, Aaron's like, you all right?
You all right? You know what I mean? You got
all
to shit? What's going on?
Yeah. Are you all right? Is it hot? He's like,
That's hilarious.
he was like, give it up for Victor Sweat or some shit like that. He said, like,
Victor Sweat.
I was like, fuck,
Nice.
man. It's such a, like, now I don't feel comfortable on stage unless I have napkins in my pocket.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
I'm dead serious, especially like at Nikki's. Like when that like final 10 minutes winds down to like when I'm about to start the show, like I go in the bathroom, get that last fucking piss out. Sometimes I lock the door, wipe my ass because I'm nervous, and then I
right? Gotta clear up that mud butt, son. I got you,
bro. You fucking get that good fucking wipe in, and then get a couple fucking paper towels and put them in my pocket, bro. I leave that bathroom ready to do battle, bro. That's like my armor. It's like, all right, I got to fucking dry ass and fucking back up in case my forehead goes south. I'm fucking good. You know what I mean?
Wipe your ass, wiping your head.
Yeah, wipe my ass. I wipe my head.
That's it.
What's fucked up, though, is sometimes I forget and then I use the paper that I wipe my ass with to wipe my forehead. I keep that paper in my pocket.
Damn.
And then it's just like, oh,
You
then
a
I'm doing
shithead.
fucking comedy with fucking shit streaks all over my forehead. No, that never happens.
You
I
sure?
thought it would be funny. I should have left that alone.
Pretty sure. Pretty
Are
sure
you
I
sure?
see you with shit streaks on your head,
Nah,
bro.
it was just
It's
Ash
okay.
Wednesday, bro. Ash Wednesday.
Ash Wednesday, man. Don't even worry about it, man.
In December? Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
Motherfucker.
3 strikes on there. Yo, what was like the worst you probably ever bombed, you think?
The worst I ever bombed?
Yeah.
The worst I ever bombed was the 420 show I told you. Because then they made fun of me afterwards, which was pretty fucking embarrassing.
Wait, what? Who made fun of you?
The host, the host was my boy, and then because you know why? Because I have those red Jordan Toros,
Okay.
right? And then I had a Keep It 420 shirt, but you know how like it says Keep It 100, you know that emoji.
It's in that style.
It was in that style, but it said 420. So I had that with those red Jordans, and then I had a red baseball hat. Or didn't I? No, I had my hair done, and I had a red watch band. And the fucking host was like, I didn't know John Cena did comedy. Bro, he killed me.
Dressed like a fucking white rapper, bro, to this shit.
Bro, and then I had to stand around for the rest of the show because I was like second. I was like second on the lineup, so I had to stand around for the rest of the show after that fucking bombing. Like just a bomb where nobody laughed. Like 2 people laughed. And then I had to stand. So that was bad. And then the other one was at the other known promotion shows I did at the what's that other spot that they do in Bloomfield?
The Wooden Spoon.
The Wooden Spoon, bro. The Wooden Spoon.
Yeah. I like that spot.
I turned the whole crowd against me, right? Because I was watching this Asian guy before I went up. I was watching this Asian guy in the front row, and as everybody was talking, the Asian guy, like as everybody was doing their sets, the Asian guy had his arms crossed, right? And he was sitting in the front, and he would like smile, and he wasn't like turned off to the comedy or anything. He just like nobody cracked him.
Yeah.
Nobody cracked him yet. So he was just up there. So I was like, yo, I got to crack that motherfucker. That's the only thing I can think of, right? I was like, I got to crack that motherfucker. And he was just sitting there with his fucking white wife, right? And just this Asian big head. Yeah, this big head. The only thing I could think of was this big head samurai Japanese motherfucking head looking. He looked like E Honda. Right, his head, just that big, that big Japanese head. I'm still sitting here with my arms crossed. That big Japanese head, right? Yeah. So I'm sitting. I was like, I gotta crack this motherfucker. So I go up there and I do. I've been married 10 years, and I can start hitting my wife, right? And bro, he opens up and just starts laughing, right? He just starts laughing, and immediately I call him on it. And I'm like, oh, that's what you like, huh? You've been sitting here this whole time with your arm crossed. And then the fact that I pointed it out, the whole crowd had noticed it too. So they all got on my side. And bro, the whole room lit up, started laughing. Like, it was the greatest start to a set, right? And then, like, I'm going in on it. Like, no wonder she's been quiet. She ain't saying shit, right? Like, how many times have you uppercutted her before? You can, like, just saying stupid shit like that, talking about abuse.
older.
Yeah. Like, how many times? Like, do you practice her? Like, do you use her as the fucking, I forgot the name of that shit, the Bruce Lee shit.
The Hitman shit.
Yeah. Do you use her for, like, fucking around and everybody's laughing? And then I said a World War II joke, a kamikaze pilot joke. I said a kamikaze pilot joke, turned the whole crowd against me.
See, you can't be talking about his grandpa like that,
Yeah,
man.
I don't know what it was, bro. I don't know what it was, but I said I said something about a kamikaze, and I literally felt, because they were right here, I felt the energy just go from this side of the room, the whole side of the room that was on my side just now, and then. This is where it goes really downhill. All right. Because after I felt that, I got nervous. Yeah. Right. Because I didn't know what to do. Right. So I tried to start doing more crowd work. So I started, because that was the first 4 minutes. Oh, right. Maybe like the first 3 minutes was with, me saying my wife's stuff and then going into this guy. Okay. My first 3 or 4 minutes of the set is that. And then that fucking went downhill, and I looked to the left, and I just started asking people if they were from Bloomfield, right? And I must have asked like 10 people in a row if they were from Bloomfield, with no joke. I was just asking people if they were from Bloomfield. I'm like, hey, are you from Bloomfield too? Oh, you are? How about you? You from Bloomfield? Oh, wow. How about you? You from Bloomfield? Oh, wow, this whole table? I'm like, wow, look, this whole table's from Bloomfield. Are you guys from Bloomfield too? Oh, wow. Don't tell me. Another table from Bloomfield? Are you from Bloomfield? I did that for like 3 minutes, and the sweat, right, started pouring down. So then I'm like, all right. And then I forgot. I started saying something, and I got like a laugh about like a couple, and then I saw the light. Yeah. I got that laugh. I saw the light. I went into my closer, which was like a joke about my daughter brushing teeth and me not being my responsibility to teach her and shit, So I say that shit as a close, and the room laughs. One lady in the back, boo! Boo! Louder than everybody else.
Story. What the fuck?
She fucking booed the shit out of me. And I knew it, because the minute I said, like, as I was saying the punchline, because you know how when you say the punchline, it's almost like the reveal on the other side, and they know what you're saying before you say it. Word. Like, I saw that, and I don't know how I locked eyes with that woman, one of those short-haired, feminist, fucking super, like one of those. Yeah, and
like a rooster with pink hair. I got you.
Exactly. I locked eyes with her, and she was already nodding no. Before I even said the punchline, I was like, oh, she doesn't like it. And then I said the punchline, and I saw her hand go up to her face, and she was like, boo. And I was like, all right, thank you guys. Everybody get home safe, especially you, ma'am. And I fucking left.
Bro, you sure it was a lady?
Yeah, 100%. And I went back to the table, and Larry and Farouk. Larry and Farouk were at the fucking table. And Farouk was just laughing. And Larry, I call him. I don't know if I should call him Larry or fucking Lawrence from.
Yeah. I don't know Lawrence. I don't know Larry.
Fucking Larry. Larry the fucking love man. That's his new name.
Lawrence the Larry. Larry the Lawrence.
Fucking and he was like, wow, that lady booed you. I was like, I know. I was like,
so, whoa, for real? Oh, shit.
I was like, I know. I was like, you don't mind if I take off, right? And he was like, no. I was like, all right, thanks. I fucking hauled ass out of there.
You ain't leave a tab, right?
Nah, man. No. This guy had bought me a beer. Word. He bought me a beer before I bombed.
There you go.
That's how you got to do it, bro. You can't get a beer after you bomb. Nobody's gonna buy you a pity beer. There's no pity beers in comedy.
No pity beers, yeah.
How do you feel about when people bomb? Like, does it make you uncomfortable? Like when they come back from a bombing?
Ooh, I don't know, man. Hold on. when people I know bomb. I mean, I don't know. Like I don't know. I always say like good job, and they'd be like, nah, man, I know. Stop lying to me, man.
So you do like the soft lie?
Yeah, pretty much, man.
I know, it's hard.
Yeah, it's hard. But like I don't know. Or I try to say I didn't do that, but I don't know, man.
Give them the pound.
But like yeah, no. I haven't really seen anybody like bomb like super duper hard. And if they did, it's like, you know, you just leave them to lick their wounds or whatever the fuck it takes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know, man.
Dude, I did a bringer at Gotham.
A what?
A bringer
Oh yeah.
at Gotham.
Yeah.
And I remember being in the back, and I started talking to this guy that was back there, and me and him were talking about comedy, and we just hit it off. Like, you know, you just the first person you talk to.
Yeah.
So I just stayed talking to that guy, and then when the lineups came out, I was following him. And we were like, oh, shit, we're right next to each other. How cool is that, right? And we just kept talking. Bro, that guy went up there and did 6 minutes to silence. 6 or 7 minutes to absolute silence, bro. And the crowd had been laughing. Like, there had already been a few comics that went up there and did good.
Damn.
And laughed.
They lost it.
And then he went up there, bro, and fucking died.
Why? What was he doing?
I don't. You know what? When I think back of it, I did the same thing. Like, I just was like, oh man, you know, it must have been like weird. Like, it was weird in the room. Like, I tried to like not pawn it off on him, but in reality, he did the same thing I did at that 420 show when he just didn't wait for anybody. He just started talking. He was talking at the crowd instead of, you know what I mean? Like, to them.
It's got to be like a one-way conversation, but it's still got to be a conversation.
Yes, exactly. You still have to connect with them. And he never, like, connected. He just was like, blah, and said the whole thing. So nobody ever responded or connected with him. And I never seen, and he came back, and I was sitting back there, and he came back, like, he wasn't, I was sitting in because I was going next, and I watched him go by, and I saw the look on his face of a broken man, and bro, I swear I was like, oh, and I was like that. Plus, it was the first time I've ever been to Gotham before to do comedy, you know, and like this was my dream. Right as soon as I got to doing, you know, that's the background of my phone. Like doing Gotham for me was like the mecca of comedy.
Milestone.
You know, yeah. Like, that's where I thought you were supposed, like, that's where I thought, you know, you wanted to be. And so I see this guy die, and he walks by me. So I go, the host did a fucking great job. Yeah. The host did what he was supposed to do, and he got the room back into it and gave the room enough time to recover, made them laugh, and reminded them that they were at a comedy show. And then, you know, made it a layup for me. But then after I finished that set, I went back there, and I had a good set, and I brought 15 people there. So my 15 people made everybody laugh with, you know, like it was like almost my fucking headlining. Yeah. And then I got off, and I went back there, and I'm fucking, you know, that feeling after you do really good on stage, you feel like electric.
Yeah.
Yes. So I'm feeling that, and I sit down. Literally, I can see overhead. Like, I have this overhead image of us sitting next to each other, and I see one guy like just droopy dead with like a bad aura around him, and then I'm sitting next to him just completely electrified like Goku, like it's like full Super Saiyan mode, like, because I
ate your energy, bitch.
Yeah. Then he was like, hey man, he's like, did you watch my set? And I was like, yeah man, I did. And he was like, he just nodded. He was like, what happened? And I was like, I don't know. I was like, I don't think they. I didn't even tell him that. I just was like, I don't know. The crowd was kind of weird for a minute.
Yeah,
that's all I could say. Like, I didn't know what to say. I was like 30.
Sometimes you don't even peep it.
I was like fucking 4 months into comedy. What the fuck do I know what you did? I was just hoping not to do the same thing.
Yo, my bad. I don't mean to interrupt, but is there a restaurant I can use real quick?
Yeah.
Do a little quick intermission. My fault, man.
Man, look at that. You back from the bathroom.
Bam.
Back to recording. I drank your beer.
Bang. There you go.
We got Twitch chat failures because I'm not watching Twitch.
chat failures.
Yeah, this is new.
Twitch.
I figured I would start setting up this. You know what? The funny thing is too, I was gonna talk myself out of starting a stream.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I was like, it's just resistance. I don't know if you ever heard of the book by Stephen Pressfield, The War of Art.
No.
You hear about this book? The War of Art is a book by Stephen Pressfield. He's a writer, and it's a book about writing, and it's about the resistance that you get when you're trying to, and he applies it to like anything you're trying to do, the resistance in your own mind and how you talk yourself out of doing shit.
Of course.
And when you texted me and was like, yo, is this going to be live stream? And I just did my first live stream, my last podcast. And it was just me solo. So you're my first like guest live stream.
Whoa, look at that.
Stepping on up.
Crossing boundaries out here.
So when you first texted me and was like, yeah, thanks. I got you a new one, bro.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
You don't have to fucking, we don't have to make out.
I don't want to be wasteful, but all right.
Come on, bro. There's Coronas out there.
I know
for
you
everybody.
used to be a stripper, so.
Mexicans right now making that shit for $1. No, but I don't even remember what I was saying. We did it again, God damn it.
Nah, man. I'm a terrible guest, man. Because I should be able to pick that up, and I was like, I don't know.
Bro, I have no idea what I'm doing. That's what I'm saying. That's what I was talking about. The resistance. When you sent me that thing, it was like, oh, are you going to live stream it? And I was like, oh, and then that's why it took me so long. Literally, I was staring at the phone. I was looking at the phone like, all right, now he wants the link, which means he's going to post the link on social media, which means now people are going to know about this. And people are going to watch. Like, I don't mind doing it if nobody's watching.
That's funny. Then what's the point of doing it?
Bro, how about this? I was checking my analytics on my website, and I host the podcast on my website so that I can put it on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and all the platforms. I host it on my website. And I was looking at the analytics, and it said there was like 350, 375, up to 400 active subscribers.
Wow.
RSS subscribers. Now, I don't know if that's actual people subscribing to the channel. I don't know if that's people downloading the channel. I don't know if that's people listening to the channel, if that's people accessing the channel, if that's me double clicking 100 fucking times. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what that analytics means because it's not very descriptive in it. I have to actually contact Squarespace and then sit down and talk with them and see what that actually means is. Because when I saw it, I was like, wait, people are listening to this?
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, that shit, like, it almost changes things. Yeah.
There's another person in the room.
I've been doing these things like willy-nilly because I'm like, oh, nobody's watching it. But fuck,
yeah, man. And it is different, man. Like, it's mad funny. I have like conversations with friends, and they'll like want to podcast it, and then it's like once we'll start like recording the conversation, then it's like, oh no, wait, it don't sound the same because you have, you know what I'm saying? You know when the world is listening. Like when you know the world is listening, it feels different. It's a different conversation because it's a different audience. It's not one-on-one anymore. It's not one on yourself anymore. But you know, it's you're talking to a bunch of strangers. You're putting yourself out there, you're being vulnerable.
Oof. Being vulnerable is fucking crazy. And I worry about blowback sometimes, especially with the things I talk about, and that's why I kind of like shy away from talking about subjects as deep as I want to talk about them.
Okay.
But just because like people will take a small thing that they hear, you know what I mean? And if they pass that to someone else, then it comes through this filter and they're getting something completely out of context. Like that whole telephone game that you played as a kid, that shit could really work against you.
Of course.
If the wrong person listens and then they get like a snippet of me talking about something like smoking weed or something like that. Like I talk about it. Yeah, I do smoke weed. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I think at this day and age, like,
yeah, okay.
If you're going to fire me for smoking weed, like, did you really want me to work here in the first place?
I don't know what weed is. But
you know what I mean? that stuff that grows in the backyard.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like, you can't be open to talk about that shit, but we can sit here and just drink fucking poison. And
Word.
drink alcohol.
Exactly.
And that's
shit
okay.
named after a fucking virus, bro.
Like even Twitch.
Corona
like Twitch,
Extra, bro.
Twitch allows you to smoke weed on stream if it's legal in your state. But they won't, like, if New Jersey's not legal, so you can't smoke on stream.
That's so silly.
And the thing, yeah. It is fucking stupid.
Silly, man.
The whole fucking concept is the worst thing in the world I've ever thought.
Bro, if
of.
my neck starts hurting, I can take a fucking, like, a pill of heroin. No one will give a fuck. Like, yo, and,
bro.
and
no, nobody would bat
and
an eye.
and then like your job's insurance will pay for it. It's so fucked up.
You can openly talk about it, like, socially.
Yeah, socially, man.
Because legally, I get whatever. It's in the fucking books. But the shit that gets me is the fucking, like, the people, like how people look at it. Moneybags is a smoker too. She's out in Cali. She gets Moneybags has free weed out there, and she can just grow it in her backyard. What up, Forrest Blue Jay?
What's up, Moneybags?
Thanks for stopping by.
Say some room in them bags for weed. Gotta be weed and Moneybags.
Weed and Moneybags. I like that.
Get another bag.
Get another bag for the weed and the money bag.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy, man. I don't know why people, like I said, the laws I get, it's the stigma, like, people. But then I think we put that on ourselves. Like, we think people are going to think a certain way.
About what?
About weed. You know what I mean? Like,
everyone lives in their own reality at the end of the day. So everyone's got their own opinion about weed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, like, where I see a lot of, like, resistance on weed it's not even anymore, like, here in America. It's really, like, just like you know what I'm saying? We're Hispanic. You know what I'm saying? We're Hispanic. People from where our parents are from don't look at it like they look at something like weed as bad as, like, coke or some shit. Or meth or something. They look at it as the same thing. Drugs are drugs. Illegal drugs are illegal drugs. Crack is weed. Like, you know what I mean? But here, like, you know what I'm saying, in a place that's, you know, it's America. It's a place that's more diverse. There's different things you can try as far as religions, cultures, food, etc. Drugs too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all that shit gets in.
Yeah.
It's just a different vibe out here, man.
It's just what we consider drugs and what we look at like drugs.
What you consider drugs is ridiculous.
Like look at caffeine. Imagine if caffeine was illegal. How fucking ape shit people would go.
Yeah, no, that would suck. That would suck. But we would be so less
People
productive.
Would riot if fucking caffeine was. If they tried to make
real.
caffeine illegal, people would hit the streets, be fucking killing people up.
But you see what I mean? But you can't do that because you make too much money off caffeine. Caffeine has way too big. Like, yo, everyone drinks coffee.
Yeah.
Everyone drinks coffee. Everyone drinks tea. That shit has caffeine. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? How many motherfuckers smoke weed?
So many. My parents are from Puerto
legal.
Rico.
Huh?
She asked me where my parents are from. My parents are from Puerto Rico.
PR.
She said I can give you give a hint about weed in South America. Hitting the streets, slanging that caffeine. I might put this on.
You slanging caffeine, yo? You slanging bean in South America? What kind of bean you got, yo?
Look, now you can see it right here. Boricua. Yeah, that's right.
Mira, Boricua.
Hitting the streets, slanging that caffeine.
Hey.
That's right.
Damn.
Yo.
It's hard out here, yo. Yo, man. People out here get shot for a bag of Folgers.
Brazilian beans. Everyone smokes it. Oh, in Argentina. Yo, Argentinian women are so beautiful.
Yeah.
They really are.
Yeah, man. I mean, they yeah, you got some bad Hispanic women mixed in with some fucking some crazy fucking European
Brazilian beans.
Fucking escapees.
She's Forrest Blue Jay. Yo, what are your like right now? How long have you been doing comedy?
3 years, over 3 years.
3 years. What do you feel like? Where do you feel like you're at?
Man, I know exactly where I'm at. It's just
What do you want to be?
Nah, I just need to be a little more consistent with reaching out, get away from where I'm at. What I'm saying, I'm a little too comfortable. So I just got to spread out, hit the city a bit more and stuff. Like, I know what I got to do. It's the same dilemma a lot of people in this kind of business have. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people who make in this kind of business have drive to go out there and do those things. And, and I'm just trying to, I'm trying to get to the point to self-motivate myself to go ahead and go a little further. But right now I'm doing okay. I'm hitting a little bit more shows. Like, I have peaks and valleys. You know what I'm saying? Where I'll do this and I'll get a little further than I was before. And then I'll go back down. And then I'll go up again. And then I'll go back where I was. Then I'll go even a little further, but then I'll go back down. It's like the stock market. You know what I'm saying? No one goes all the way up all the time.
Yeah.
At least not me. You know what I mean? But as long as I go a little bit further up each time, I bounce back. I'm happy, man. I'm happy with that.
I like that.
Yeah.
3 years in. Damn, I thought you were a little bit farther.
Yeah, everyone says that.
I thought you had more time. I don't know why I did. 33 years. What made you decide to do comedy?
I was doing I ever since I was like 16, I was doing like poetry and shit and like spoken word and stuff.
Oh, like poetry slams?
Yeah. And then I noticed, like, man, like, people are really serious. Like, everyone's talking about the fucking man. And, like, in a poetry slam, bro, they talk about the man or it's, like, a really sad story about their family.
And
like,
you wanted to just be silly.
I wanted just to bring something a little different, man. So I just was trying to be silly. And look, I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm the first motherfucker in spoken word to be funny. No. There were those people out there. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely did gravitate more to people out there. Like who were like that. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, you got to break the ice sometimes. And there just weren't a lot of people breaking the ice. So that's why I started doing that stuff. And then there was an event over in, like, Fairview somewhere called BCNN, where I would help out at, and I would do the spoken word there, and it was funny stuff. So then I started doing the spoken word at comedy shows, like, because they invited me, like, a dude I know invited me to do a comedy show to do my fucking poetry there. I did that, and then from there I just started doing stand-up.
Damn. Do you remember who that guy is?
Yo, yeah, D. Bennett. Good fucking people, man. He's awesome. Yeah. He had me on a show, like, just a couple, like, in October, man.
That's what's up.
Good people, man.
That's a good contact that you could, like, think back, like, in 15 years, you're doing another fucking podcast, like, on a break from a tour, and they're like, oh, like, when'd you first get into comedy? And you're like, man, you know what? I was actually doing spoken word, and somebody put me on a comedy show before I even know about doing comedy.
Word, exactly.
Like, that's fucking pretty dope.
People have been telling me to do comedy forever, man. Like, when I was a kid, bro, when I was like 11 years old, like, my best friend's mom for my birthday bought me, like, a little book. She said, like, here, I'm getting you so you can write jokes in there because you're gonna be a comedian. She was so convinced. Wow. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, whatever. I just, like, drew shit in there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever, man. Yeah. But yeah, man, it's like, I don't know, man. People always knew before I did, man. People always knew before I did.
Yeah, that's interesting. But I think that's a great age to get into it, though. 27. I guess. No, because I feel I always struggle with this line of thinking because I look at age and I'm like, I'm just getting into it with the family and everything, and it's hard because I can't dedicate the amount of time I want to dedicate to it, right? Mm-hmm. And having a kid and the family, great excuse. Remember, I told you I like to make noble excuses, right? So spending time with the family and staying home, all noble excuses, right? But then I think about, like, if I started comedy directly out of high school, like 18, 19, then I feel, what the fuck are you talking about? You know what I mean? And, like, I feel like you don't know anything. You know what I mean? Like, you haven't had the life experience. I think there's something incredibly funnier about the experience behind what you're saying.
You know what? I'm always such a different person. Like I feel like I can't say you, but like for me, bro, if I started doing comedy when I was 19, I'd probably be in the same place I am at now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it was just so much fucking around and not doing it. Like, I would just be in the same place I'm at now, but with more enemies.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? If I did this shit when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? Because I was so stupid. Like, I mean, I'll probably be saying that about myself now in 10 years. You know what I'm saying? But, like, dude, what? Fucking 20, 23, like, man.
Just the dumb shit.
Just dumb shit and the way you think. And I was, like, I was selfish and
just dumb. I was really
dumb.
dumb, bro. I was really dumb.
Fucking dumb.
We robbed a drug dealer and didn't get any drugs. That's how dumb we were.
Bro.
Right? I put a ski mask on for this robbery.
That's hilarious.
And robbed a drug dealer with my switchblade.
My God.
And got no drugs.
What the fuck did you rob? You didn't rob him, man, motherfucker. You intimidated a drug dealer.
We did intimidate him. No, you know what we did, right? Me and this other kid were the robbers, and then we had another kid that was the plant that that set up the meat, and then we were gonna walk by and then rob everybody.
Oh my
God. So, you know, like pretend to rob everybody and then meet up with the other guys later. And then when we got there, we put the ski mask on, and then I grabbed him and I was like, "Give me the money." I was like, "Give me all your fucking money." You know, like I had the stupid voice. "Give me all your fucking money." And he was like, "Yeah," take everything. And then I'm like, and I see the other kid that I'm with going through his shit.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, "All right, good, we go." And we took his bike and threw it over the bridge that was there.
That's fucked.
It didn't go like into like, it was like a weird little bridge where it was just like a ravine underneath. So all he had to do was walk down the fucking hill and grab his bike and go back.
Yeah,
it was just an inconvenience.
Time to escape.
It was just an inconvenience. It was not. I think we didn't destroy his bike. It was just an inconvenience. And we got away, right? And then we leave. And as we're leaving, we get past the hill. And once we get clear, I'm like, "Oh, shit, what'd you get?" And he's like, "I didn't get anything. What'd you get?" I was like, "I thought you got it." He's like, No, I thought you got it." I was like, "No, you grabbed it." And they're like, No, you grabbed it. And we were like, "Oh, we didn't get it."
Oh, fuck.
And then the one kid was like, "Yeah, I got this dime." I was like, "How'd you get the one dime? Like, how did you get
he
one
stole all the drugs.
dime?"
That's what happened. He took all the drugs and kept it for himself.
100%.
What?
I got this dime bag, he said.
I got this dime bag.
I got this dime bag. Got all the fucking drugs. I got how did I get robbed and I'm the one with the knife?
Yeah, well,
That's how dumb I was. I was the one with the knife and I got robbed.
You got robbed
by the people we were doing the robbing with.
Hey, man.
This is why it's good I'm not allowed to own a gun. Because I'm dumb.
You'll end up fucking yourself over.
For sure. 100%. I tried to tell my wife to buy a gun because she got a clean record. I was trying to get her to buy a gun for the house. And she was like, "I don't think it's a good idea for you to own a gun." And I was like, "Why not?" She was like, "Because you're going to play with it." I was like, "I'm not going to play with a gun. It's a serious thing to play with." She's like, "You bought a Bowie knife and you've been wearing it around the house for the last 2 weeks." We do not live in a jungle. We lived in an apartment in Fairlawn at the time. You've been walking around with this Bowie knife you just bought. And I was like, "All right, you got a point." Literally, I bought a Bowie knife. And I was walking around the house.
Why are you wearing it?
Bro, I was walking around the house in sweats with a belt on.
Looking for deer? What the
just like I had the Bowie knife on.
Yo,
because I'm a fucking goofball. That's why. All right? Because I'm a fucking character. And that's what I do. God damn it. Walking around the house with a fucking Bowie knife. Like a bastard.
It's not your fault, man. You're a hunter, man. It's in your blood.
Hell yeah, bro.
See, you're just trying to provide.
That's what I do.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, let's wrap this bitch up.
All right, fair enough, man.
Yeah, man. Comedy, all that good shit. You got any shows coming up? Any good fucking anything coming up?
Yes. February 20th, Craftsman Lounge in Hackensack. I'll be doing a show there. Shout out to the homie Billy Billionaire and CJ Cracks Comedy. Let's see, February 29th, I have a show at Tiff's in Morris Plains. Shout out for Clint Esposito and for getting me on that. It's $15 a ticket at Eventbrite. Get them at tipscomedy.com. Oh, I got this I got this plug down packed. And March 6th, I'm gonna be at the Hell Yeah Comedy Show at the Wawa Social Club in motherfucking North Bergen. North Bergen. Shout out to Erin Wildberg for putting me on that. It's gonna be her birthday. Ooh. And boom, yeah, those are my shows. Those are my things I'm doing. That's what I'm doing.
That's what's up.
Oh, and then tomorrow night, I'm gonna be touching myself in my house from 8 to 10, and that's gonna be fucking lit, bro. Cause anyone who watches that nonstop gonna laugh the whole time. I'm telling you.
Doing the Tony Toca.
Doing the Tony Toca.
Doing the Tony Toca. Hold on. Moneybags has a show too. Moneybags, are you a comic?
Moneybags, yo. Where's your show at, Moneybags?
February 22nd, Fresno, California, the Azteca Theater.
Yo, where's your bud bag, Moneybags? Come
Moneybags, 8 to 10, from 8 to 10. What do you got on the tickets there?
What's 8 to 10?
I don't know. I think that's the
She's
tickets.
talking about, yeah.
I'm hosting that. I'm hosting that show you're on.
What show am I? Oh yeah. Holy fucking shit! Yeah, because all I saw was chips on the flyer. I didn't know it was on.
I'm hosting.
Oh hell yeah, my man! Look at this shit. All right, that's awesome, bro.
I'm hosting that show.
I'm bringing mad people from my job over, bro. That's gonna be awesome.
That's gonna be dope. Yeah, so I'm hosting that.
They don't believe me that you look like Aaron Hernandez.
I'm gonna get I'll get a haircut for that one.
Nah, bro.
The Aaron Hernandez show. Yeah, I got that, and then I have this Sunday, Rosebank Tavern in Staten Island. Have you done Raveling Thread, John Kirshner and Nick Cara?
No, he had me on that show once, and I was actually, I was supposed to go on that show. I got fucking lost on the way there, and dude, it added 45 minutes to my arrival time, and bro, and I didn't make it, but yeah, man. Fucking shout out to Nick Cara, man. He's had me on 3 things that I have not
I
feel bad,
me, bro. Don't book this kid, all right?
Nah, man. No. No. Trust me. It's just because I don't like Nick Cara. It's nothing against. I'm very punctual. Please hire me, Nick Cara. I'm sorry. We'll talk about this later. I gotta save myself, but please.
Yeah, February.
Show up.
That's Sunday. That's this Sunday. Raveling Thread Comedy, Red Bank Tavern. And then I don't remember the rest of my shows, but then we have that show on the 29th. But the week before that, yes. I think on the 22nd, I have a calendar right here. Thank God. I was going to try to do this without looking at a calendar, but I have a calendar right here. That is the 28th. The 28th, I'll be at the Station Bar and Grill in Cranberry, New Jersey. You ever did that room?
No.
Mike Bonner, you got to do that room. They give you
where, New Jersey?
In Cranberry, New Jersey. Cranberry, New Jersey. They give you a nice little free meal. They have a comics menu, so you get dinner and you have I love that place because when you do the show, it's one of the few places where you get separated from the show. So you're just chilling with the comics, eating, and you talking, and you have that good fucking networking session. I love that room. Let me know on the 28th. Is it the 28th? Yeah, on the 28th. Let me know.
Check that out. Just
come with me.
It is. Hell yeah,
just come with me. I'll introduce you with him. He might either put you on or he'll get you on the next one for sure. Definitely. He's a dope contact to have, and he has a good room. That's a really good room to do. He has good crowds there. That's a weekly free weekly show he's been doing for I think 5 years.
Okay.
4 or 5 years. Yeah, it's for a long time.
Holy shit.
For a weekly show, so I have that going on, and then I got other shows, but I'll plug them. We got more episodes, we got more guests coming. My man Raph, thank you so much. Appreciate you coming through. You're the homie. Check him out. Where can people find you?
You can see my stuff at www.hatcomedy.com. I'm on social media at Fat in the Hat. That's PHAT. Stands for Pimpin' Hoes and Ashin' Toes. Tell your girl to get off my dick. But Fat in the Hat and all that good stuff.
Yeah. All right, man. Shout out Raph Hernandez. Thanks everybody for tuning in.
Take it easy,
Have a good one.
Thank you.
Peace.